What's going on, everybody? 5 questions with ABJ. The mics are turned on this time, so the 5 questions, banging beers. We'll see how that sound comes out. Hopefully, it's still good. I'm gonna go review it and see how it goes. If not, I'll just review it before and just kind of splice me, try it, and we'll figure something out. But I am joined here today with
Mike Cromer, head brewer, Country Club Brewing.
Awesome. So. You've been here since the beginning?
Yes, sir.
Since the start. So what made you guys start the brewery? Now, this is not one of the 5 questions. I just want to do a little pre-thing and learn more about you guys.
It was just a hobby at first. Started entering like competitions and stuff. And
so you're doing like homebrew?
Yeah.
Nice.
Homebrew for about 15 years. Just started getting better and better at it. Some friends just said maybe you should turn this into a real thing, and here we are.
Now, is this all like like family, right? It's like
pretty much, yeah. Some other friends are involved as well, but for the most part, it's all family. My wife, my daughters, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law. It's all family that helps us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, the name Country Club, how did you guys land that name?
That's actually the name of my fantasy football team.
Really?
Fantasy football league. We needed a name one night, and it stuck.
Awesome. So, well, the football is on, so you guys have the sports on. So, kind of like a sports bar brewery?
Not really. I mean, we do sports on all the time, so we do always promote sports.
Yeah.
But not really much a sports bar. I mean, we'll do anything.
Yeah.
Sports.
So it's a very versatile bar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyone. I made a joke. I said I'm usually never welcome in the country clubs, but here I feel very, very welcome.
Yeah, believe me, I just got kicked out of a country club. So.
Now, I love the fact that you're a home brewer turned business. So like where I'm from, up in the northeast side, like the Pottsville, School County area, Pilgrim is like my home bar.
Yeah.
And they were home brewers, and they started their own brew fest, and like they blowing up, and they're doing so well. So it's really cool, and like their recent brew fest, which I love, they do like the beer things where people can come in and enter their beers and win the prize, but then they have the home brew section.
Yes.
So it's those people that you're going to try their beers before they become businesses, which is exciting. Like I love that about the craft beer industry, is watching people grow and finding that. Like I was saying through the thing, we're going to talk about a beer here in a moment, that where's the name come from? Like that's the beautiful part about this business, is like there's a name behind things. Why did you go from that? There's a story to everything. And you don't get that when you drink a Miller Lite or a Coors. You know what I mean? Like they're staples. Everyone kind of knows those stories. But when you come to a place like this, like there's a conversation about everything on the board. You know what I mean? Or why things are the way they are, which is really cool. So let's get right into the 5 questions. So what is your favorite style of beer to make or to drink?
My favorite style to drink is probably a Helles Lager. Okay. It's because they're light, refreshing. You can drink them all day long.
Yep.
But I guess my favorite to make would be pastry stouts, just because it's so complex. There's different layers to it. Everyone else hates to make them, especially like here, because it's a lot. It's a lot goes into them. It's hours and hours and hours.
I feel that they're heavily judged too. Like if you make a bad stout, people will let you know you made one.
Oh, absolutely. You can tell right away. Well, that goes the same for a lager too. Yeah. And you can tell. Those are one of the hardest to make. Yeah. But the same with the stout. Like the reward is just like, damn, man, I killed this. Yeah. You know?
I'm personally a lager fan. Have you ever been to Poor Man's?
I've never been to Poor Man's.
They make amazing lagers.
Nice.
So they're like a lager house. They do like Italian style, like all of it. Like they're really, really cool. The side pours, the whole nine.
Yeah. I'll get there one day.
They're super good. What is your favorite beer to drink? If it's not craft or just, fun thing is every craft brewery too still has their beer that they drank before they were crafties, like the PBRs. What is your favorite beer?
I would say
every brew fest there's like a case of PBR Yingling or something.
Yeah, so at home my go-to at home is probably High Life.
Yeah, Miller High Life. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I love me some Miller High Life as well.
That's my go-to.
What is your favorite beer in the brewery currently that you like?
Currently in the brewery, I would say Other Half Poetry Snaps. Okay. It's because it's a lager. It's a nice light drinker.
Now, when coming into this, you guys have Other Half, you have Imprint, you have New Trail. Yep. All great breweries, by the way. They're fantastic. When you guys opened the door to making your own beers, what made you also say, hey, we want to have guest taps on as well?
Just it helps us with right now I'm kind of injured, so it kind of helps us just to keep product on. Okay. So we're lucky enough to have friends in the industry that can reach out to say, hey, I need some kegs just to keep the taps full for now. Yeah. So I just reach out to these guys.
Now, is that something you always do? Do you reserve a spot for a guest tap, or if you're,
we do.
able?
We do. We always try to have something on from somewhere else.
That's awesome.
So like I said, we're lucky enough to have friends in the industry, so we just reach out and say, hey, I need something.
I love that. Yeah, 3 great traces, and his favorite beer in the thing is somebody else's, so that's super cool. Yeah. This is why I love craft. There's no like awkward, weird competition of like hating. Everyone's so on the same page.
Yeah, I'm not in. I don't look at it as a competition.
Yeah.
Everyone's different. I mean,
that's why I love
brewers
craft beer.
right down the street, but they're totally different than what we do.
Absolutely, yeah. If you can change, well, there you go. If you could change one thing about the beer industry or the bar scene, what would it be and why?
Just more
cooperation.
Yeah, just be more of a team.
Yeah.
Because it's tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Do you guys ever collaborate with other breweries?
Oh, I collaborate with tons of breweries. Not local. I wish I would do more local.
Yeah.
Like I collaborate with a lot of breweries around the country. Florida, Texas, San Diego, a lot.
So do you travel to them, or they come here?
Both.
Nice.
I just had someone out from San Diego from
So
Glow
cool.
Brewing. They were just out here. I have some other ones coming up soon. Answer, usually we do stuff with the Answer down in Virginia.
Yeah.
So we do things with a bunch of different breweries. So,
That's awesome.
But that's one thing I kind of wish I did would do more local stuff.
More local, like maybe you and the guy down the street, whoever I don't know the brewery is.
Well, we've done one with Bond. We've done 2 with Bond. The Black is Beautiful campaign.
They're great.
We've done.
Well, that's what I was asking too. Do you guys do like the pink boots?
So we do with Lost Tavern. We do the Hops for Hope.
Nice.
So that's a big one. There's like a whole bunch of breweries together. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I'd like to do more of a one-on-one with different breweries. So that would be cool.
That's awesome. So if there's any breweries out there listening, hit them up. Collaborate. Let's get some great beers out there. Now, just to kind of elaborate more on that, when you do the collaborations, do you ever the purpose of a collaboration is not just to make a beer and say, hey, we made this together. Like you learn from each other.
Absolutely.
Like what is the purpose of the collaboration for people who don't know?
It's the same thing. You're learning. You're always learning. You're constantly learning. There's people who have been in the industry for years. They're still learning. If they tell you they're not, they're lying. They're still learning. Again, like Derek just came out from Goal. He's very well versed. Like he's teaching schools. Like he's very well versed. He's still learning.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what it is. Like just having them guys, you learn different techniques, you learn different Tricks. Like he came out and I'm teaching him things. And I guess
like
that's
you
the
drink
good thing about
someone's
collabs.
beer who makes like a good Hefeweizen, you're like, there's something about your style I like.
Yes.
So can I collaborate and like maybe we collaborate on that style so I can learn, and then we'll collaborate. I'll come to you and maybe you like my lager, like my stouts, and then you kind of trade.
Yeah, so you'll take different pieces from something they did, and they'll take little bits and pieces from something you did, and you just kind of
That's super
you're
cool.
constantly molding it into your own.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. The favorite thing to do while enjoying a beer?
Watching football.
Yeah. So right now the Steelers are playing the Falcons. I don't know if my team's on yet. I'm a Washington fan. Don't judge me. I know you're wearing your Eagles hat. I don't see. Growing up, I didn't like Philly, and then I started doing more wrestling shows in Philly and really embodying myself in that city. It's such a fun city, and I'm a heel commentator, so I talk a lot of trash and make fun of people. And being a Philly fan just seems fun. You know what I mean? Like
It's almost a perfect fit.
it's great. So I've kind of adapted more of my love for Philly. Like I don't mind the Eagles. I love the hat he's wearing, the Kelly green with the eagle is my favorite logo of all time. Because growing up, that's all I seen. Being in Pennsylvania, so like the Flyers, the Phillies. Like I think every other sport, I'm a Phillies fan except football. I can't get rid of Washington yet. They're too deep into me. But I root for them. I root for you guys. Great win again on Friday in Brazil.
I'll take it. The Saquon guy's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll do it for our interview. Before we get out of here, though, where can people find and support you guys?
You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Untapped. If you follow us on Untapped, anytime we change our tap list, anytime we add something new, you'll get an alert. And that goes for anything that we add. If we add other half or the imprint or anything that we add to our tap list, you'll get an update and alert right away.
The coolest part about it too is when I do my reviews, I do the five scale because on tap, that's how I do everything. I think like a 3 is still a good, like it's a good beer.
Sure.
And then anything above 3 is just like a bonus after that. And like I always say, I try to protect the 4. Too many people give 4s and 5s away willy-nilly, but you guys are average ranked a 3.95. So you're right there. That's really good for 2 years in the business and doing your thing and like a smaller tap house and doing your like that's amazing. And I had 4 of your beers and they're all amazing beers. You did a great job. I really hope the audio was good because I really enjoyed it.
Like I said, we're still learning.
Yeah, everyone's learning, even content creators like myself. But I appreciate you having me and doing that. Stick around after the credits and we're gonna do a bonus question. We'll see you guys on the next time. We're out of here. Who won that? We're back. The bonus question, Country Club Brewing. Is it Bethel or Bethlehem?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. That's what I always say, but then people are like, it's Bethel.
It's Bethlehem, Bethlehem.
Yeah. It's like, School County has the same thing. I say Tamakawa or Tamakwa or Mahanoy City. Anyway.
Mahanoy City.
Yeah, that's
my best friend lives in Mahanoy City.
That's where I'm born and raised.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice,
what's the name?
Sean Wingler.
Sounds really familiar. Yeah. There's 3 stoplights. I'm sure I drank a beer with him. So the question is your favorite drunk story. You said you don't really know if you know one, but if you want to change it? I usually don't change the bonus question, but you welcome me into your house, so we'll switch up. But what's your favorite story so far since opening the brewery?
Since opening the brewery?
Yeah.
I guess favorite drunk story. Well, story drunk. So. I did a collab with Marcus Baskerville, formerly of Weathered Souls Brewing in San Antonio, Texas. He came up to do a brew. It was our first stout on our system. How you doing today? And stayed at a hotel down the street. Early morning for him. So he's like, all right, we'll do this huge batch beer. Now my system's a lot smaller than his. So he's like, all right, so we have to split everything, make this beer. I said, all right, fine. So I split everything. I started everything. Went to the hotel, picked them up. I said, okay, where are we at? I said, well, I put this in here and this and this in here. He's like, well, why didn't you do it this way? So what do you mean? I can't fit it all. He's like, well, you should have split it evenly. So I didn't know, man. I just did it. I just put this bag and this bag. He's like, well, you should have split it evenly. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the beer came out fantastic. So we named the beer Can't Split Right. So came out really good. So I guess we're still new. So give us some time. But that's my best story so far.
So doing the collaborations, what was something like that? Like, what's your biggest takeaways? Like working with all these different people from all different states. Like, what is something that you did and you're like, oh my God, I never even realized that. Like learning something from somebody else.
I guess recently with Derek and from Goal was hop schedule. Just the way he did his hop schedule, the way I was doing it. It's like night and day.
Yeah.
So I switched that up, and you can already tell the difference.
Wow.
So.
Now, what do you mean by hop schedule for like the layman's like myself?
Just the amount of time that I would add my hops.
Gotcha.
Like in the whirlpool, my dry hopping schedule, like just different like that. I was either doing it too long or too little. Just what he did was just like mind blowing, and I'm like, damn, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
And I just adjusted my schedule, and it's wow.
Now. Last one I want to kind of add to this. You have a dedication beer.
Yes.
Let's talk more about that.
So we made that one. It's called a Noni.
I've been drinking it already.
It's after someone who's a huge mentor to me. I was a troubled kid.
Are they still in the area?
Oh yeah, big time.
John, correct?
His name's John. Yeah. John Anoni. So I was a troubled kid. I was always bad. Just a bad kid, you know.
There's not a lot to do in Pennsylvania. It's either drink or get in trouble.
I was in a lot of troubles, into drugs, stealing cars, fighting, suspended from school all the time. I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
Head down the wrong path. You know, they had me with, you know, different counselors, and I was, you know, as an FU, FA. I was just a bad kid.
Yeah.
And I remember in elementary school, he was a teacher, and I would always walk past his classroom, and I was just like, man, I would love to be in his class. Because just looking in his classroom, I was like, everything he was doing in there interested me. It always got my attention. So just moving through school, and I was just getting worse and worse and worse. They got me into a program, and you know, they brought him to the house, and I was interested because I was like, damn, he was a teacher. I remember his class, and I was really interested. So we started hanging out more, and you know, talking, and he was showing me different things. He would take me hunting and fishing, and I was interested. I wanted to do more, but to be able to do more, I had to behave.
Yeah.
You know, I had to do things. I had to behave. I had to be a good person. So I had to change my life. So that's exactly what I did. So I changed my life for the better, and it got better. You know, and here I am. So to this day, I owe him my life.
Yeah.
So because of that, and now I'm in a position where I can now help him. So every time I make this beer, $1 of every sale that we do goes to his camp forever. For as long as we continue to make this beer, forever that we do this, his camp will always get part of the sales.
Now these are in cans?
Those are in cans right now.
Yeah.
We still have some left. So we'll do that forever. So every time we do can sales, tap sales, forever, we'll always give him
I love that.
part of that sale.
And that's the thing. It doesn't take a lot to be a role model for a younger kid. And this is where like it sucks when someone takes advantage of somebody or takes advantage of a child.
Absolutely.
Because they're so impressionable, and you can change someone's life at a young age.
Yep.
But there's so many dirtballs out there who can take advantage of that.
You're
And
absolutely
like today, like who's gonna let their kid go camping or fishing with their teacher? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
you're
for your
right.
experience, like
You're
that changed
right.
your life. Like we may
Absolutely.
not be sitting here having a beer.
I absolutely would not be here without him.
Yeah.
I guarantee that.
Yeah.
Guarantee that.
It's a beautiful story.
I wouldn't have my wife standing right there. I wouldn't have my 2 daughters here. I wouldn't have any of this. It wouldn't be for that man.
I love it.
So that's the least I could do is make that beer and donate.
Yeah.
You know, some of it to him.
Just be nice to people. Help
That's
each
it.
other out. If you see someone going through something, even a child, like too many times kids are pushed to the side. Like give them a couple minutes just to
Yeah.
express their feelings and let them know how they feel, because you can change their life.
Absolutely.
I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
beautiful. That was my favorite 5 questions of all time. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. Bangin' Brews Podcast. We're out of here.